Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be filming a drugstore tutorial. So I kind of wanted to do some kind of drugstore glam because I felt like you can really get a good glam face. I mean, from the drugstore. You don't have to go shopping at Sephora for all your makeup. So I think there are much more affordable ways to be able to achieve really high-end looking looks. And yeah, I feel like you just need to know how to work with products, and if you can do that, then you can master anything. So if you're into this look and you want to see how I got this, go ahead and keep watching.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Alright guys, so we're gonna go dip into some drugstore products. As I mentioned, I will be doing kind of a drugstore glam, just so that you can see that you don't need to go splurge on products from Sephora or wherever. Like, you don't need to go get high-end palettes to be able to achieve beautiful glam looks. You can do it on an affordable budget, and it's totally doable. So we're gonna do that today. I think we'll go ahead and do our face first, just because I feel like we're gonna keep it pretty, not pretty simple on the eyes, but we're gonna go in kind of smoky, but with not as vibrant colors. So because I feel like there might not be as much fallout, or it might be easier to clean, we're gonna go in and do our face first. So I, for some reason, thought that I didn't have a drugstore primer, but turns out I still have this one. So this is the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. We're gonna start off with that. And you guys know, because I've tried it before, I don't love this primer. So we're giving it a second chance today, like an actual second chance. And we're gonna see how we like it. So I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna start with, I think I'm gonna take 2 pumps because I feel like, oh crap, that must have been a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna go little by little. I meant to rub in with one hand because now my other hand has product all over it. So this one is an illuminating primer, not so much like pore filling or any of that kind of stuff. So that's what I normally like to go for, but that's okay. Whatever's left, I'm just gonna take it down my neck, put a little more on my chin actually. Like, I don't know, can you guys even tell a difference with this? I feel like my face still looks the same, and I don't really, looking in the mirror, feel that illuminated. I just feel like I have glitter on my face that you can't even see. It's like really fine glitter. Anyways, still not loving this because it just feels very slippery, like even more than like a silicone primer would feel. It's really weird. Not a fan, I don't think, but I'm gonna give it a couple more chances and we'll see. Ugh, my hands feel icky now. Okay, so for foundation, you guys saw this in my, or not my Amazon haul, but it was from my Amazon haul within my collective haul that I did recently. So this is the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin, oh no, not Skin, Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. And this has coconut milk and aloe extract in it. And my shade is 560, and this is a dewy finish foundation. So we're gonna try out and see how this goes. Now, because it's dewy finish, I had wet my little Eco Tools sponge. Is that what I want to use? I don't know what I want to use with this because I don't know anything about this foundation. Maybe let's try and go in with the Eco Tools, and if I don't love it, then we can go in with a brush. Yeah, okay, that's not giving me as much coverage as I thought it would. So I'm just gonna grab a brush, give me a sec. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe G40 brush. I think I usually use this for like concealer, but we'll try this out. Yeah, I feel like that's a little better when it comes to coverage. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to feel about this. Have you tried this foundation? Let me know in the comments below. It's a very liquidy formula, and the issue that I think this is gonna give me is that I'm gonna use it up really, really fast. I'm glad I didn't go in with my True Fiction corrector, because there's no way this foundation was gonna cover that orange color that it gives off. See, I'm already like on my third squirt of this. The finish looks super pretty, but if you have problematic skin and you have a lot of scarring and just areas that you need to cover, this is definitely not for you. It's a very, I would say this is pretty light coverage. It's not even like, it's not even close to medium is what I was gonna say before I dropped my entire palette. I like it on my skin, but just generally speaking for like a glam look, I'm not sure that this is the right formula. It's a really nice looking finish, but unfortunately wasn't what I was going for today, but let's just do what we can with what we've got. Okay, grabbing squirt number 4 for the forehead. Yeah, there's no way you'd get like good coverage out of this unless you use a lot, and you're gonna end up using pretty much, I feel like, the whole bottle in one go. And bring it down my neck. I feel like sometimes like I feel like my face and neck are a lot darker than the rest of me. And I feel like it's oxidizing. Like, I don't know if it's my shirt color or like the way the light's reflecting, but I feel kind of like, just a little bit, I feel kind of like it's yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, guys. For my concealer, this is real old. This is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser in dark circles in the shade Medium. You guys know it's a holy grail for most. I just have like very little left in here, so I thought I would use it up, and I think I just pushed out way too much. Let's try and get some extra coverage and lighten some of that face up. For my concealer, I like using my Morphe G38 brush, so I'm just gonna go in with that. I usually do under my eyes last, so I'm just gonna go down to my chin. I think I did a little bit too much there. I'm gonna go in with my sponge. I just felt like it was oxidizing, so I wanted to go a little lighter. And for this area too, I'm just gonna go in. This concealer has really good coverage actually for what it is. Like, you wouldn't expect it to for the type of concealer formula this is, but it's really nice. I feel like I did a pretty good job lightening up. I think I did pretty good. I'm gonna keep that concealer brush out because I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a little bit of contour. Okay, so for contour, I'm gonna go in with this True Fiction Triple Threat concealer corrector slash contour. I don't know why I'm stumbling today. And this is the Liquid Taupe contour. So it's actually meant for contouring. It's not a super dark shade, but see, like, can you even, I guess you can see it on camera, but I just feel like the foundation just started to oxidize a lot. And I am gonna obviously go in with the bronzer after too, so. Okay, so I'm gonna take my concealer brush and just use that same brush to kind of buff this out. Like, do you see on my cheek how it's orange? Like, I don't understand why that's orange. This is a really good contour shade, guys, if you're looking for one on a budget. And if you're in Canada, it's easily accessible at Save on Foods, I think. I don't know where else carries it. There was a store called Funk and Frost that did, but they, I think, closed shop. But they are online now, I think, so you can still order from them online. Oh my god, my dog is going crazy upstairs. Okay, so I think that's pretty decent for contour. Let's go ahead and do maybe some powder under the eyes, and then we'll go ahead and start bronzing. So for powder, I'm just using my e.l.f. blotting, matte blotting powder in, I think, I don't know what the shade is called, but it's just a translucent powder. And I'm just gonna take my LA Girl 110 powder brush that looks like this, get some on there. I'm just sweeping it under the eyes. I'm also just gonna take some down here. So for bronzer, we're going in with my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder that I have a lot of pan on. I'm just trying to use this up, and surprisingly, this pan isn't like hard pan. You know how sometimes you can't even pick up product on your brush? Well, look at that. But I feel like my higher end ones tend to get hard pan, and those ones are really hard to kind of grab onto your brush. Okay, so now we're all bronzed and contoured and looking real good. We're gonna go ahead and apply, actually, you know what, I'm gonna go in with highlighter before I do my blush, because I always like to do that first. And I'm gonna use this one I picked up at Winners. I think I showed you guys this in my haul video as well. It's by Revolution, and it's in the shade Golden Lights. Hang on, I'm just trying to rip this open. You know what I really hate? When you can't get the whole sticker off. I don't know if you can see that, but super annoying. Anyways, let's open that up. So it looks like this in the pan. I'm gonna see if I can show you a swatch, because it's like, it looks quite kind of white, but it like blends, and it's like turns into gold. It's so, like, I don't even know if you can tell there, guys, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm gonna put it on my face and show you. I'm so happy I picked this up. I'm so glad I found this and didn't have to pay like regular price, because originally this was a gift and kind of just wanted to replace my gift. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Can you believe this is a drugstore highlight? Like, this is insane. It's one of my favorites, hands down. It's so beautiful. I keep getting my hair stuck in the brushes, but it's so beautiful, guys. Do you see that? It's a freaking drugstore highlight. Oh my goodness. It's, I can't even with this. So stunning. I love this highlight. It's so beautiful. For blush, we're gonna go in with Milani's Romantic Rose. And not only is it called Romantic Rose, it actually looks like a beautiful romantic rose. So this to me is just kind of a rosy mauve shade, and it's kind of almost like a nude. I feel like this is gonna take forever to use up. I've had this for a very long time, and I've been trying to use it for a very long time, and I just feel like I can't destroy the stupid rose. I mean, who wants to, because it's so beautiful, but you know what I mean. You just want to use it up, right? I'm just gonna go over with my powder brush a little bit to diffuse that out. Perfect. I'm liking where this is going so far. And you know what, now that the foundation's kind of dried down, it's not that bad. I think I was just over exaggerating earlier when I was complaining about it, so it's not terrible. For eyeshadow base, we're gonna go in with this one here. This is the NYX eyeshadow base, and it doesn't have a shade name on here, but it's the nude one. So it reminds me a lot of the MAC paint pots. I used to use Painterly for my eye base like all the time, but the issue was that it dried out. And I know you can buy products like Inglots, Duraline and stuff to revive them, but I had them for so long at that point that I just ended up getting rid of them because I don't feel like it would be safe to put them on your eyes. And then also, what else did I used to use back then? Do you guys remember like NYX Jumbo Sticks? I don't have any anymore, but I used to use those a lot too. And I had just the white one, which I think was in Milk, and then the plain black one. And then what else was a favorite? Cottage cheese was a good one, and French fries, which was like the perfect like bronzy gold. Do you guys still use NYX Jumbo Sticks? Let me know in the comments below. Do they even exist? I feel like I haven't seen them in a while. Maybe I'm just not looking. But it's just a really nice tacky base for our eyeshadows. And so for eyeshadows, I'm going to go in with two palettes. Mainly I just wanted to use this one, which is by Profusion, and it's their Classics palette. And the shade range is this right here, which is a lot of pretty neutrals. They're beautiful shades. The only thing is this transition shade might not actually be like a good transition on me. It's probably a little bit too light. So we're also going to go in with this here, which is the Milani Most Loved Mattes. Now this is an older palette, and I think they're discontinuing these palettes by Milani, which that's so sad if they are, because they're really pretty. But this one's just got a good variety of matte shades to use, and I was thinking I might go in with this one here as my transition shade. So we're going to use a mixture of both palettes. Now this one is obviously it's called the Most Loved Mattes palette, so it's just a matte palette. So we're going to use that one for the matte shades, probably just for transition, but the shimmers are all going to come from the Profusion palette. So super excited to try that out. And I'm just going to start by going in with my Morphe 518 blending brush with the transition shade I just showed you from the Milani palette. I don't know if that might be too dark too, but we'll see. We're gonna go kind of smoky. We're gonna try. Oh wow, for a drugstore eyeshadow that's very pigmented. Are you guys seeing that? That's really pigmented. It's super pretty. I think like I picked up this palette and I knew like it probably wouldn't be the best thing to grab for like YouTube's sake because it's being discontinued, but I mean at the same time there must be people out there that use this palette and just want tutorials on it, right? So I'm sure that I can still make use of it. I don't see why I couldn't. And then also it would be a great travel palette when we can travel again. How many times have I said that in my videos? When we can travel again. Yeah, no, I think it would be super pretty though. So just blending that into my crease and just really kind of buff it out as much as you can. I'm just going in a little deeper on this side because I went really heavy on the other eye. You guys see that? So pretty. And I'm actually gonna just take it on that same brush, and you guys know how I like to pinch a little bit, and I'm just gonna start dragging this underneath and meeting it with the edge right there, and then just let go and let it kind of diffuse out. Yesterday, guys, was another sleepless night yet again. I don't know what's going on. If you have any tips and tricks or whatever to help you sleep, if you also struggle with going to bed, let me know because I'm willing to try other things, minus like sleeping pills or drugs and, you know. But other than that, open to trying things just to help kind of relax my body and be able to fall asleep. It's looking really good right now. I'm liking how it's smoking out. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to do next? I might deepen that up a little bit more. Now there's this shade right here. It's super, actually, you know what, maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna take that one just super lightly, and I'm gonna go in with this brush here. This is a Morphe brush, but I don't know what number because it came, I don't know what number this one is because it came in a set and it wasn't numbered. So beats me. I think it was probably just special to that set, but it's good for like really getting into the crease. So we're gonna try this out. Yeah, I think that's working out pretty good. And just really kind of buff it out so it doesn't look like a harsh line. I'm just gonna go back in with this brush and kind of really try to buff all that out. Okay, so far so good. I'm just trying to see what shimmer shades there are and what we want to use. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna go in with there. Where is my... Okay, I'm gonna go in with this NYX Smoky brush, which looks like that. It is the B15 Smoky. I don't know if they still make brushes that look like this. I got this a long time ago, so I don't want to go in with that black yet. So I think I'm just gonna take more of this dark brown, and I'm gonna really, really kind of get it into the outer corner here, as dark as I can. So we're stamping it. I'm just kind of buffing it out. I ended up going about halfway on the lid. I thought I was going to keep it just in the outer corner, but I think it'll be easier to layer over and really be able to blend it out. I'll show you guys what I mean in just a bit. But yeah, that's what we're looking like so far. Next, I'm gonna go in with one of the shimmer shades. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to go in with. Okay, we're gonna go in with, oops, we're gonna go in with this color here called Mic Drop. It's just kind of a bronzy shade, and I'm just gonna take it on. Actually, do I want to go in with that one? Yeah, I think we're gonna go in with that one. There's a lot of pretty shades in here, guys. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take that on the finger, and we're gonna do that kind of on the inner half of the lid. I don't know if that was really the tone of color I was going for. It's a really pretty bronze. Okay, I'm just gonna take this other shade called Conquest and put it right over top, because maybe mixing that up a little bit will. Just a little. And I think I just want to take like a clean shader brush and kind of pack that in. And we're gonna go in with our B15 Smoky and really diffuse out where that metallic meets matte. I like that metallic meets matte. So I should just kind of blend in like that. It's a really pretty shade though. Okay, so I ended up getting it on the lower inner corner area, but that's okay because I was gonna put it there anyways. I think I got most of that bronzy shade, so I'm just gonna go in and really refine that. Yeah, I'm liking how that looks. So same thing I'm gonna do on the other side. I'm gonna go in with Mic Drop first just because I want to replicate exactly what happened. So for inner corner, I'm just gonna take our Revolution Highlight in Golden Lights. I usually like to do just my highlighter in the inner corner. I feel like it just works the best. So pretty. I'm also just gonna clean. Okay, so my camera had cut out, and I don't know if you guys, well, I don't know if I caught the part where I was doing my lower lash line, but basically what I did was I just went to that Milani palette and I took the dark brown and I added that to my lower lash line. And now I'm just curling my lashes with a heated lash curler, of course. I don't have a drugstore lash curler, I'm just using my Shu Uemura one, but there are plenty of great eyelash curlers in the drugstore. I think the best one I ever used was actually by the brand Sally Hansen. It had the best curl, and I don't know what happened to it. And yeah, but Shu Uemura one is my favorite. This one, I don't know, it just fits my eye perfectly. So that one's my favorite. Okay, so for mascara, we're gonna use the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This is my favorite mascara ever, and unfortunately it's not cruelty-free, but I use the waterproof version and it's my absolute favorite. So we're just gonna go ahead and do our mascara application. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. I'm going to do the bottom ones after because I am going to go ahead and apply lashes. So for lashes, we're going to use these ones by Kiss. They are the Lily Lash, and these are from their Blooming Lash line. These are some of my favorites. I found these, or this particular pair I found at Winners for $3.99, so that was a total score because I think regularly they're like $7 or $8 a pair or something, I think. I don't know, in Canada everything's expensive, as most of you Canadians know. So I'm gonna go ahead off camera and apply those and I'll be back. Oh, and for lash glue, we're just using the Kiss Strip Lash. I also like the Duo Glue, which you can get at the drugstore as well. Okay, so those are the lashes on. Oh, before I rip it open, I forgot we also had this Milani eyeliner. It's their vinyl eyeliner. But this is a shiny one. Anyways, I just want to do it just right on the lash line. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that brush. Holy moly. Yeah, but I just want to use it really close to the lash line just to make sure that I blend in the lashes. So I'm just going to kind of, next I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Kohl eyeliner that I didn't like, if you remember. Like, I actually did not like it. The only thing I like is that it comes with a sharpening lid. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and tight line with this and hope that it doesn't transfer too much onto our lower lashes, or lower lash line I should say. There, so the lash line is like super thick. Also, I don't think I applied my lashes super evenly, so if they're looking kind of wonky, I apologize. I'm not the best with lashes. We know that from the last video. Okay, so I think that's good enough for the eyes now. Actually, no. You know what I wanted to go in with again? I had pulled this out because I really want to play with it. But I used this in my full face e.l.f. haul. It's just one of the e.l.f. eye glitters. And this is in the shade Flirty Birdie. And I just want to put some on my lids because why not? Why not do a little bit of glitter? Oh no. Probably should have done this before, guys. And I'm just gonna take this one brush and kind of, I'm just taking this brush and kind of patting it. I don't know if you can tell with the glitter, but it's super pretty. Okay, for brows, we're gonna go ahead and take this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I'm just gonna quickly brush them up a little. I didn't fill them in yet. They're looking kind of good though for today. So I'm just gonna do kind of where there's sparse areas. You guys know from the last time I used this, I didn't really enjoy this pencil, but Actually, this time it's not looking too bad. I don't mind it. And then we're gonna go in for brow gel. We're gonna use e.l.f.'s Wow Brow in black, I think. Pretty sure that's what the shade is. Brows looking real good. And then for lips, I was thinking of going in a little bit darker, but I don't know yet, so we might lighten it up. But I'm gonna try this because I haven't really used this color. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Budapest, and it's kind of like a really deep, like berry tone. Okay, it's looking a lot more red on camera than the actual color that it looks like. Look at it in the, I don't know, maybe it does look the same, but I'm gonna put some of this shade over top, and this is in London. It's just a nude to make kind of the shade I think I was hoping for. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of more of what I wanted. I just need to. That's cute. I like that. Anyways, so, oh, no, we do have setting spray. I know usually for drugstore I use my e.l.f. one, but today I thought because we were using a lot of Milani products, why not try this one again? This is the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. So I think this was quite expensive when I bought it too. It smells really good. It's kind of perfumey feeling, but it smells good. What do I have that I can use this? My fan, the battery died and I haven't charged it, so there we go. I think that's it, guys. I don't know, I feel like that went a lot faster than, I don't know how much didn't record, and I'll go ahead and show you the eye look. How cute. Doesn't this look so good, guys, for drugstore? Like, I feel like it doesn't look any different than Sephora would. Like, I feel like it looks really, really pretty. It looks super high-end to me, if you ask me. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this look. If you have any drugstore favorites you want to have me test out, or you know are great products that I would like, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm really, really interested in knowing what's at the drugstore. I feel like I haven't been to the drugstore in forever because of COVID. I haven't looked at makeup in the drugstore. If you know of products, let me know in the comments down below. So I will say that the foundation looks good after everything else got put on over top. On its own, it was okay. But yeah, I feel like that was a really long video, and I got cut off at a lot of places because I got so caught up in doing the makeup that I forgot that I have a 20-minute limit. So if I left out a lot, I'm really, really sorry in advance. But if you guys enjoyed this look and enjoyed this tutorial, then go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. I would really appreciate it. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so that you're notified every single time I post a new video. Although generally I do post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.